Hi everyone, my name is Nurul Balkis binti Aris Fadila, metric number 287800. So today I will present you about fraud and independent audit of private bank in Ukraine. As you can see in the slide, we have 5 group members. Introduction of the article. An audit is the examination or inspection of various book of accounts by an auditor, followed by a physical inventory check to ensure that all departments are adhering to a documented system of transaction records. GAAP is a generally accepted auditing standards, are sets of standards against which the quality of audits can be judged. Many fraud cases would have gone unnoticed if there had been no independent auditors. As a result, the auditor will be negatively impacted. In this article, we will investigate past fraud and financial scandals in which the private bank in Ukraine was involved. The background of the company. PrivatBank, which was founded on March 19 in 1992, is the largest Ukrainian bank in terms of assets and the market leader in Ukrainian retail banking. It was one of the first banks in Ukraine to introduce modern digital banking and unique technological solutions, allowing customers to use more service with reservation via Private24. It was founded by co-founders Ihor Kolomoisky, a co-founders of the Financial and Industrial Private Group. By the time the bank was nationalized at the end of 2016, it had grown to become Ukraine's largest private bank. Furthermore, as of today, more than 22 million customers have opened accounts in the bank, which serve approximately 60% of all transactions and half of all payment cards issued in Ukraine, as well as the remaining 40% of deposits in the entire banking system. Despite its many success, PrivatBank was founded to be involved in financial scandals from 2016 to 2020. The dispute revolves around PrivatBank, which was nationalized in 2016. It was the country's largest commercial bank until it was declared as a bankrupt bank and taken over by the government.
Hi, a very good day, doctor. I'm Cindigo. Matrix number is 281031. So now I'll be going to briefly discuss about the issue of the financial scandal. Between about 2008 until 2016, around 8 years, when the fraud was detected and the private bank was nationalized by the National Bank of Ukraine, they are charged of obtaining illegal loans and lines of credit. Found out that the bank's funds were utilized in the interest of former owners Ihor Kolomoisky and Gennady Boголюбов, and parties connected to them to finance businesses and make investment in Ukraine and also internationally. Both of them own roughly 45% of the private bank during 2008 through 2016. This reflects that they can exercise the control over the bank as they are the majority shareholders. The lawsuit claims that before they transferring the money to the US, they use a variety of bank accounts where belonging to shell firms. Within year 2010 to 2011, found out that the loan application nearly 126 million, 21 million and also 90 million respectively were submitted and receiving under the firms which were owned by both of them. They have accomplices, Uriel Label and Mordecai Croft, and then they had offices in Miami. They were setting up a web of organization that using variety of the name called Optimal. Then to clean the illegal money through to purchase and improve the property in US. Moreover, the investigation into alleged offender has not advanced at all according to law enforcement and the court. During year 2022, the justice concluded about the fair trial will not be conducted due to the effect of the war in Ukraine. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Teo Weiki, metric number 288147. Now, I'm going to discuss about the impact of the issue to the auditor. The first impact is that PrivatBank appointed a new audit firm to replace PricewaterhouseCoopers PwC as their external auditor. Although PwC has been the external auditor of the bank for so many years, but they couldn't detect the fraud that happened in the bank. Therefore, PwC has been replaced by other audit firms. The second impact is that PwC has been removed from the register of the accounting firm authorized to audit banks. The National Bank of Ukraine (NBU) said that they withdraw the rights of PwC to formally audit the banks in Ukraine as a punishment because PwC misrepresented the financial information of PrivatBank. The third impact is that PrivatBank filed a $3 billion lawsuit against PwC. The National Bank of Ukraine found that over 95% of the loan that PrivatBank issued went to the former owners of the bank or their affiliates. In addition, the loan issued to the insiders does not have a lot of collateral. However, the auditors did not disclose it in the financial statements. Furthermore, it damages the auditor's credibility and erodes public confidence in the quality of financial statements. When auditors give unqualified opinions to the financial statements, it might mislead external users that those financial statements are transparent and free from fraud. The external users of the financial statements and the stakeholders may have made wrong decisions if they got the wrong information from the financial statements. Hence, failure to detect financial fraud might undermine the public perspective towards the financial statements even if these financial statements already get a clean opinion from the auditors. Last but not least, this financial scandal might influence the public's perception of the audit firm. The CEO of PrivatBank criticized PwC for failing to disclose the financial fraud of the bank that happened in the bank for so many years. For the auditor, it is vital that the client and financial statement users have belief in the quality of audits. If users of services do not have confidence in auditors, the ability of the auditors to serve clients and the public effectively is diminished. In this case, PwC might lose public confidence in the quality of service by their auditors, and it might take a lot of time to eliminate this effect.
Good day everyone, I'm Thong Choi and my metric number is 288555. Now, I'm going to discuss the roles of auditor. The role of auditor is to provide a professional and independent opinion on the financial statement and to obtain reasonable assurance. According to the financial scandal of PrivatBank Ukraine, auditors of PwC fail to provide clear and clean financial statement and fail to detect accounting errors and fraud. Therefore, the city of Kyiv, Ukraine, has cancelled the right of PwC to audit Ukrainian banks as punishment of its alleged failure to mark the evidence of PrivatBank's misconduct. Besides, the auditors of PwC Ukraine do not follow the professional skepticism principle. According to PwC auditor report, approximately 22% of the bank's loans were made to parties related to its owner. However, NBU was later discovered that approximately 98% of the loans were made. The bank has actually gone bankrupt and its balance sheet had a hole of $5.6 billion. This shows that the auditor of PwC did not conduct the audit in the spirit trust but verified, did not perform questioning mind and critical assessment of audit evidence, which led to the error in the financial statement. Next, auditor code of ethics. An auditor must be straightforward and honest when dealing with the clients. According to NBU official, the audit report of PrivatBank released by PwC in July 2016 contains false data and they fail to provide their clients with fair and true financial reports. Furthermore, as PwC works for PrivatBank are not fulfill the requirements of accounting standard, their audit findings fail to identify the risks faced by PrivatBank and did not detect the prevalent fraud, which led to the bankruptcy of the bank and its massive nationalization. Therefore, not only their failure in exercise due care and professional competence when preparing the audit reports, they also fail to avoid actions that may discredit their professional reputation. As auditors fail to produce clean audit report, they may have to bear criminal and civil liabilities. In this case, PrivatBank suffer loss because of the serious and extensive violation of PwC duties during audit of the bank in 2013 until 2015. Thus, PrivatBank filed a $3 billion lawsuit against the Ukrainian and Cypriot subsidiaries of PwC. As the auditor report was completed without due care, PwC may be held liable for actionable negligence. In addition, auditor may be found in civil liability. According to the statement, PwC Ukraine claimed that the financial statement of PrivatBank during 2015 were in good condition and contained positive conclusion for it. However, in fact, the PrivatBank report is fraudulently reported. Therefore, PwC has the responsibility to pay compensation to those who sue them because the misstatement has caused loss.
Hi and good morning to Doctor. My name is Tairo with my number metric 288464. I would like to continue with my part 6.0 involvement of auditor. The private bank was audited by PricewaterhouseCoopers PwC Ukraine. PwC Ukraine was sued by private bank due to the auditor being charged with failing to spot illegal activity that resulted in a hole of $5.5 billion in the balance sheet in private banks. Regarding to the matter above, the fact that a private bank who auditor of PwC does not prevent and detect fraud during preparing the audit report of private banks, so it gives an opportunity for the insider to take the risk and led to intentionally hidden fraud. Next, based on Company Act, auditor of PwC might be held in a serious offense involving fraud or dishonest. In my opinion, PwC auditor should be aware when doing audit report, must always keep on eyes and oversight on every detail that had stated in financial statement by the management of company, giving opinion that must be reasonable assurance, and must identify whether fraud or error time by time to avoid the private funds exposed to credit risks. Next, referring to MIA by law, subsection 113, which is professional competence and due care, a professional accountant shall comply with the principle of professional competence and due care. Auditor of PwC require a professional judgment by implementing their skill and experience to give a strong opinion on financial statements. According to the scandals of private bank, it had occurred over a period of years, but if a capable auditor should have discovered it eventually, but PwC auditor failed to manage. As a qualified and professional auditor must modify audit opinion are not regarded as being plain opinions. If auditor disagree with management over the financial statement, they need to be offered a modified audit opinion. If the auditor are unable to complete all the tasks they believe is required, or if they are unable to collect all the necessary evidence, they will also provide a modified opinions. So, in my point of view, PwC should follow the financial reporting standard and the Company Act 1965 in Malaysia when performing their duty. PwC auditors do not take their responsibility to disclose the financial statement of private banks during the year end 2015. The auditor should learn from the mistake they have to behave in a manner while evaluating the client audit report. According to the MIA by law on professions ethics, they should identify the risks of materials misstatement and should use the relevant knowledge to help in the client industry. In a nutshell, PwC auditors seem to try their best to minimize their legal liability if an auditor must defend an audit in court. High-quality audit documents are essential, including business agreement and statement that define the respective obligation of client and the auditor. From my point of view, if auditor of PwC prepare a good audit document, they have higher probability of getting out of the lawsuit. That's from me. Thank you.
According to private bank cases, we can see that the fraud cases and financial scandal of private bank were caused by many factors. One of them is the auditors, where they failed to do their roles in a professional way and did not fulfill the code of ethics as an auditor. As auditors failed to produce clean audit report, private banks suffered losses because of the extensive violation of PW's duties. In order to avoid this kind of scandals, auditors should deal only with clients possessing integrity, since there is an increased likelihood of having legal problems when a client lacks of integrity. And audit firms needs procedure to evaluate the integrity of clients and should dissociate itself from clients found lacking integrity. Thus, the auditor shall exercise the professional skepticism. Auditors are often liable when they are presented with information indicating a problem that they fail to recognize. By applying the code of ethics, quality, characteristics, and responsibilities of auditing, the auditor can be more professional and perform more quality audits and can be lead to a better performance and future of private bank.
That's all from us. Thank you.